Alright. Hey guys, welcome back to Tales of Arise. So quick update for anyone who watches this VOD later. I did this stream twice because we ended it off early last time was because my internet was going poo-poo garble. Yeah, there's no other way to say it. It's literally disgustingly garbage. It didn't... My bitrate kept going up and down. We were getting dropped frames and everything. It was not good. It was not good. Hello Sage, thanks as always. So thank you guys for being patient with me and all that. But yeah, I went through everything. I checked my bitrate and everything. It looks like it's holding stable right now, so there shouldn't be any issues that were major like last time. But yeah, it's like, it was weird. Yeah, hopefully the internet cooperates today. It looks like it's holding fine, so fingers crossed, hope I don't jinx it, but I think we're good to go. So, I'm literally gonna start off where I saved from the stream before, which means we're just gonna do the whole thing over again. We didn't even get that far. I got like maybe one cutscene, and that was it. So, there's not really any difference or anything. So like, literally that whole other stream was, it's private now, but it was literally just me trying to fix it the entire time. So, I've already pirated, so we're just gonna start everything all over. Like, that stream never happened. So, we're just gonna keep on going from here. So, at this point, I want to go camping. That's right. So, let's go camping.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
I also got this new tee. Yeah. No worries. What's up, Gregory? We're just gonna literally start that entire stream over. I had that save. I didn't save anything, so we're literally starting completely over.
There are still so many creatures we don't know about.
Have you been writing stuff down about what we fight?
Yep. It's actually pretty fun to observe them from afar.
I've also got a different Arizona tea today. Ugh. They ran out of the lemon tea I like, but I got like a half iced tea, half lemonade, so hopefully this tastes good too.
Dohalim, your spare bracers were getting dirty, so I polished them up along with the rest of your equipment.
Why, thank you,
Not bad.
Kisara. I
Not
greatly
bad.
appreciate that.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but you sure seem to fuss over Dohalim a whole lot, Kisara.
It is a little strange. Almost like you're still in his service.
Really? That's certainly not my intention. Besides, he's not the only one I'm like that with.
It's the
Hey,
mom
Law?
of the group.
I saw your clothes were starting to get holes in them, so I stitched them back up for you.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Kisara.
Point taken. Do you just like looking after people?
I wouldn't go so far as to say I like it, but I get anxious if I don't. I'd always like to help if I can. It comes naturally to me. Back in the day, Miguel and I used to look after the younger kids a lot, so that's probably where it comes from. He taught me everything I know, and I mean everything. How to cook with wild plants, how to sew clothes so they'll last. Without him, we never would have been able to survive.
However, you're not a lord anymore, Dohalim. You need to get used to the idea that people aren't just going to wait on you hand and foot.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm ashamed to admit that I felt no qualms about her doing all that for me. As both a Renan and especially as a lord, one becomes too accustomed to those beneath you tending to your every need, both Renans and Danans alike.
Sure, that's how all you Renans are probably raised. But just to be clear, we're not your servants, Dohalim. Got that?
Absolutely. Moments such as this provide me with ample opportunity to confront my unease. It is difficult to tend with my own motivations.
What do you mean?
The truth of the matter is that my espousal of coexistence in Menancia hardly came from an idealistic place. That instinctive unease I feel deep within serves as a reminder for what it is that all of us here fight for.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one's going to abandon you if you aren't always perfect.
Looking at her now, I think she's more like his mom than his servant.
Yep, right there. Heal HP after battle. Increase cooking effect by 30%. You know what? That's pretty useful. I'll do it. I want to see Dohalim's thing too. I think we saw it once, but I want to see it again.
This is a true masterpiece, no less than culinary art.
Oh my god, the wink. The wink. We talked to Dohalim. You know, this time I want to see Kisara. Let's talk to Kisara. Sorry, Dohalim character development. You gotta get the thickness first.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit. Maintaining your shield? It's becoming a familiar sight.
Miguel was the one who taught me how to maintain my equipment after I first joined the Guard. Now, it's just a part of my routine.
Your brother always seems to come up whenever I talk to you.
That's because we had no other relatives, so it was just the two of us growing up. He was my idol, the one I looked up to and wanted to be like. When I became a guardsman, Lagiel wasn't too pleased to see me at first. It was Miguel who really welcomed me aboard.
Lagiel? Oh, right. She was Miguel's second in the Gold Dust Cats, wasn't she?
That's right. She's always been a very critical and down-to-earth person. In other words, the complete opposite of a dreamer like me.
You're more an idealist than some pie-in-the-sky dreamer.
Even so, that's my brother's doing. He'd never let me stop seeing a brighter world. He always did what he could to keep me smiling and happy.
Miguel was
You
a
must
good
have meant
guy.
a lot to him.
He
He wasn't
a good
just
guy.
kind either. He always worked so hard to set an example for me and everyone else around him. He was a true big brother. So much so that when he thought I was asleep, he'd slip out of the house to go training on the outskirts of town.
You seem to know a lot about it.
That's because I only pretended to be asleep and would follow after him.
Ah.
You know what? I'm at a good stopping point with my shield. If you've got time, how about I tell you a couple more Miguel stories?
I guess I'd better get comfortable.
That's sweet. That's super sweet.
I'll take watch tonight. It's okay. Before we go, do you guys have everything?
How much money do we have? Buy 2 of these. And 2 of these. And that's right. We learned that it's not any. We actually get horse meat, like literal horse meat. Like, I'm pretty sure there's some cultures that eat horse meat. It's just I'm not used to it. I'm down to try anything, but like, it makes me sad a little. You know what? We leveled up a little by fighting those enemies. I think we can take on that boar thing again. I think we can do it. I definitely think we can do it. Nothing bad is gonna happen. Yeah. Yeah, put Alphen in anyway. Okay. I probably can, or this is gonna be super easy. Nothing.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Oh, I was about to go the wrong way.
Think we can take that thing?
No way. Forget about it.
stop thinking negatively, guys. I did not say before.
There! One more! Daryl! You're on! If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay?
Oh my god.
Tiger Blade!
Aim for the weak spot.
As it moves! Reciprocation! Tiger Blade!
This one's mine! I've still got some fight left in me.
This one's mine! Armor won't save you!
Flame!
Tiger Blade!
Radiant Pierce!
Look sharp!
Rising Wyvern.
Searing Flame! Flame!
I'll stop its
Oh no,
charge.
Thanks,
dodging.
Kisara. I heal you all!
Oh my god. Man, the timing of dodging is so hard with Rinwell sometimes.
Rising Wyvern.
Hey, let's just see that you don't get in trouble again.
This one's mine.
In here! Tiger Blade! The waters of creation, magic is there!
Rising Wyvern.
Look sharp!
Demon Fang.
One more!
Double Demon Fang.
Tiger Blade!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Demon Fang. Double Demon Fang. Demon Fang.
Here's a healing art! Armor won't save you! Tiger Blade!
Dance in the wind! In here!
Here! Let them march!
Sleep now.
Look sharp!
Cyclone!
Ready to go! Mega Ray!
Nice.
Annihilate! Far enough!
Dad!
Where are
Stay
you
away from
going?
my friend.
Ah. Timing of dodging.
This one's all mine.
Tiger Blade!
Demon Fang. You're mine. You picked the wrong fight.
Sealed! Sleep now.
And just like that, I'm back in it.
Start by holding the front line.
No sooner said than done.
Right back at you. Ready! Hit! Don't mind if I do.
You're mine.
Dance in the wind! Hit the field!
Do they not teach you to say thank you, Indana? Not to a Renin, they don't.
Field!
I can handle it! On guard! Denied!
I'll work
Magic is there! Cyclone!
Rising Phoenix.
My head's spinning just watching you!
Wrong one! Gotcha!
I owe you one back! I'll bring you
Dance
back!
in the wind!
Can't get out of
Enjoy the ground while you're down there.
Sleep
Tiger
now.
Blade! Primed and ready!
In here!
On guard! Where are you going? Shattering of pieces! Attack on!
You're mine. Rising Phoenix.
I'll smash you! Thunder
Dance
Touch!
in the
Glacial
wind!
Spear.
Pierce the field!
Demon Fang.
Three blazers! One at a time! First order field!
Double
Dance in
Demon
the
Fang.
wind! Field! Mega Ray! This'll come in handy!
Boil water!
Magic is there! In here!
Double Demon Fang.
Cyclone!
Glacial Fire!
Ignite.
Make it rain!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. Here I come.
Dance in the wind!
Swallow Blade.
Field! Reload! In here!
Prepare to be seized.
Burning!
In a bind!
Glacial Spear.
Cover the counter!
Shattering of pieces! Attack time!
The enemy is going all out!
Thank you.
Oh, come on. Dodge.
Take care of
You're mine.
Hootle!
You get attacked.
Right,
Watch out! This!
I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss.
Resuscitation!
I'll smash you! Where are you going?
Ready to go! I'll end this with my own hands! Annihilation! Go get him!
I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss.
Now or never.
Radiant Pierce! Mega Ray! Ready! Back into the fray!
Alphen, come on. You just got woke up.
I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss.
Gonna need more.
I can't hold on much longer!
Is this it?
Close one! Gotcha! One more! Blah, blah, blah. Magic. Power blade.
Alpin's dead already? Come on, Alpin.
Flame of fury. Burning strike. Better. I'll bring you back from death's abyss. Right back at ya. Resuscitation.
Now you see what I can do! Take this!
It's about to strike.
Look sharp, everyone!
Not like
Here's a
this!
healing art. First
I
aid.
owe you one.
Better.
Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Resuscitation. This one's mine. Magna Ray. Air thrust. Here's the flame of fury. Burning thrust.
Burn!
Glacial Spear. Here's evil. That's quite, Freeze Lantern. Sleep now. I'll bring you back from in here.
No, I'm trying to dodge.
I'll heal you all.
Take this!
Healing
Armor won't save you! Prepare to be
It looks like
sealed.
we made him mad!
Can't get out of this!
Piercing blade. Reload. Will this help? Healing circle.
Did you just heal me?
Hey, that.
I need you, remember?
Right.
Freeze Lancer. Dance in the wind. I'll
Sleep
heal you
now.
all. Healing circle. Better. I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Thank you.
Close one. Right back at ya. Resuscitation.
Not done
Hear me.
yet!
Flame. I'm ready.
I'm not done!
Ready and ready!
Eternal devastation!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Double Demon Fang! This one's all mine!
Gotcha.
Do you require a hand?
Here.
Burn in hell!
Magic is there. Crack blade. Dance in the wind. Air drop.
The enemy's on the ropes!
We've got him where we want him.
It's time to end this battle!
There. One more.
Here it comes! Focus!
On your toes, everyone. No. Close one. Right back at ya. Lightning condemned. Thunder blade. Lightning condemned. I'll take it from here.
There.
Let's see how you handle this. Deus roar.
Cool.
Pierce. Glacial spear. Piercing.
Guess Alpin's out. Can't just keep reviving him. I'll put Doham in.
Freeze blade. On the shot.
I let my guard down.
Gemini awkward.
Guess I take you for full time.
Flame of fury. Burning strike.
Going in! Not like this!
Where are you going? Close one. Right back at No getting up, please.
In a bind?
Here goes.
Now you see what I can do! Elusive deity!
Sleep now. Annihilation. Whoa, hey, one at a time.
Watch yourself. I sense incredible power.
Glacial Close spear. One. Right back at ya. Freeze Lancer.
The Tempest engulfs
Dance
you!
in the wind.
Oh. Good thing No, I didn't save it. What? I'm a fool. I'm so close to.
Feel anything.
Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite! Talon Hurricane! Eagle Fire!
Take it again. Take it. You're mine.
Swallow Dance! I'm just getting started! Resonate with the earth!
Annihilation.
Take this! Armor won't
with
save
the
you!
Where are you going?
Stalagmite!
Radiant Pierce.
Swallow
I'm out of
Dance!
ammo.
I'm just
I'm
getting
all stuffed
started!
up.
Resonate with the... Prepare to be sealed! Can't get out of this! Resonate with the earth!
Pierce.
Stalagmite!
Radiant Pierce.
Talon Hurricane! Glimmer Dragon! Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
Damn it.
I'm out of ammo! Do it! Law, get toasty!
Easy! Definitely easy. Super easy.
We may be a touch beyond our depth.
Yep, when I'm out of life bottles, I'm like, ooh.
We barely got a look at the thing. Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
How'd it go with that Borsugo?
Okay,
Don't worry, we managed to stop it.
Seriously?
I still can't believe we pulled it off, honestly. I never should have done it of you, Kisara. I hate that I had to turn to you in the first place. You still helped. You evacuating people and clearing out rubble made it so we could simply focus on fighting. So don't beat yourself up. You've always been a big help, even when we were younger. Thanks, Kisara. That's nice to hear, especially after that thing we heard with Kisara and everything.
well,
Anyway, what part of the fence did that boar destroy? I want to fix it for you.
What the?
You don't have to do that for me, and I swear you never know when to rest, do you? It's just in my nature. Speaking of which, hey Rinwell. Your coat's been dirty ever since that fight. Let me have it. I'll wash it for you later. Oh, sure. Mom, not in front of the rebel leader. I've got to step up my game. Okay. Let's rest in the inn.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over
Yes, I am exhausted. Oh no, we don't need to cook.
our head.
Thanks for staying, you're always welcome back. One orange gel. Two life bottles. And then one peach gel.
did we really just spend that much money?
Yes, we did, Kisara. Stop making me feel bad about spending money, my god. What is this, real life? Defeat wolves? Okay. Defeat the walking crag. And defeat the mantis. Definitely not able to do that mantis yet. Let me see what the walking crag is since we're here already. It's also gonna give us a big amount of money, so yeah. So is there a quick travel in the Brazen Point? Oh, it's just right there, okay. Save. That's right, I should
That
save.
was quite the little adventure we went.
Save.
And Tom.
You can tell it's tough just looking at it.
Yeah, it'd probably mess us up good.
That's why we'll take it on now. Level 28, that ain't that bad.
That's far enough!
Here I am.
Shattering the pieces! Attack us!
You have to aim for the right area on their back. point! Field! Glacial magic! Tidal wave! Glacial evil! Tiger blade! Freeze lancer!
This one's mine!
Purge malevolence! Arctic waterfall! Time and freeze now! Magic is in! Tidal wave!
It's showtime!
Here, let me help!
I'll smash you!
First
Can't get
aid!
out of this!
Purge!
Oh my god, since it's so slow, this is so easy with Grinwell from far away.
Arctic waterfall!
Here I go!
Sleep now! Up and out! Let's go! This one's mine! Out of ammo! One!
Eternal devastation!
On guard! Far enough! Annihilation! This one's mine!
Burn!
Take that! Top field!
Armor won't save you!
You're mine!
Sleep now! I'll heal you all!
Take this!
Thunder! Tidal wave! Healing circle! This one's mine! Appreciate the help!
Can't get out of this!
I owe you one back! Here's evil! Tiger blade! Freeze lancer! Field! Will this help? Blah blah blah! Magic! Tidal wave! Healing
Oh,
circle!
she actually introduced the freeze status effect. That's cool.
Burn in hell!
Here I go! Ready
and raring!
Glacial flame!
Smash you!
I'll be taking this!
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Magic is in! Tidal wave!
On guard!
Megasonic thrust! Dragon form!
Nothing gets by me.
Crescent moon! Searing flame! Reload!
Lightning wyvern!
Searing flame! Reload!
Now or never.
Hear me! Flame of fury!
Glacial
Arctic far enough! Got it!
Burn!
Now's our chance!
Take this!
Purge malevolence! Arctic flame! I never miss!
No turn!
In here!
Armor won't save you!
Magna ray! Where that came from? The power of water! Magna ray!
Dragon form!
Purge malevolence! Arctic waterfall!
Demon fang!
Sleep now! It's over! Get on in there with the others! By the power of water! The waters of blah 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 magic! Tidal wave! Purge malevolence! Arctic healing circle! Going in! Sealed! Let's get you all pissed away! Magna ray! The waters of creation! Magic is in! Tidal wave!
Oh, damn it.
Here, let me help! This one's mine!
Make it rain!
Alvin! Astral energy!
Say no more.
Here, let me help!
Lightning wyvern! Soda!
Tiger wheel! Steering flame! Blah blah blah! I'm out of ammo! Tidal wave! First aid! This one's mine!
All back in there to save me!
Glad you have your uses! Magna ray!
I'll show you how useful I can be!
Hear me! Flame of fury!
Turbo demon fang!
Will this help?
Here it comes. Focus.
On your toes, everyone!
Ignite!
Arctic waterfall! Field!
Demon fang!
Denied!
Demon
The
fang!
waters of creation! Magic is in! Tidal wave! Purge malevolence! Arctic waterfall! Seal! This one's mine! Here, let me help! First aid!
Piercing roar.
Do you require a hand?
Smash you! In a vine?
Glacial spear! In here! Going in! Magic is in! Tidal wave!
Here I come!
Going in! Lightning! Tiger blade! Here's a healing up!
Leave the charges to me.
Purge malevolence! Arctic waterfall! Feel! Glacial spear! Evil! Gotcha!
Glacial
waters of creation!
I'll smash you!
Tiger blade.
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! The waters of creation! Magic is in! Here! Tidal wave! Glacial spear! Fierce evil! Freeze Lancer! Here goes! Searing Blade!
Throbbed in pain.
Going in!
Burn in hell!
Shield! Marksman hand!
Going in! It looks like we made a
Magic
mess!
Annihilation! Tidal Wave! Hard Malevolence!
Glacial fire!
It's about to strike!
Look sharp, everyone!
Wow!
Hard Malevolence! Arctic Waterfall! Seal! Close one! Right back at ya!
I owe you one.
Healing Circle!
Rising Wyvern!
I'll bring it back! Thanks for this! Close one! Gotcha!
Take this! Rising Wyvern!
Armor won't save
Here I
you!
come!
Hard Radiant Pierce!
Rising Phoenix!
I'll heal you all! In here! This one is almost in... I can't hold on much longer!
And just like that, I'm back in.
Start by holding the front line.
No sooner said than done.
Will this help?
I don't want to use any items right now.
Now I can let loose!
Top field!
Not today!
Ready and ready!
Lunar
Armor
Blast!
won't save you!
I'm all
Can't
stuffed
get out
up!
of this!
Demon Fang!
Mega Ray!
Try this!
Crescent Moon!
Far enough!
Hurry, Laser Field! Freeze Laser! Freeze Laser! This one is mine!
Infernal Torrent!
Hard Malevolence! Arctic Waterfall! Freeze Laser! Hard Malevolence! Arctic Waterfall!
Stay away from my friends!
Ooh, we're both dead. And I'll play as
This one's all mine!
Dohali.
Dragon Shout!
Ignite!
Not anything in armor is all elusive deity!
It's over!
Tornado Drive!
Blow away!
Nice!
I can carve
This
through
ends
armor!
now!
I never miss!
In a
Demon
bind?
Fang!
Dragon Shout! All finishes here and now!
Such unadulterated fury.
In an instant! Impact Rock!
Nice.
If you want me to keep healing you, I'm gonna need to rest up.
Sounds prudent.
Yeah, like slow enemies when I'm Rinwell, since I can be so far away and cast, it's just crazy easy. Rinwell's so
I don't
good.
sense any more enemies.
Mage characters are always so good. Oh, it's you, Captain. It's you again. Did you manage to beat the Zugo I asked you about?
Okay,
Yeah, it turned out to be a real handful, but we eventually pulled through and won. Don't be coy, you were a sight to behold against that thing, attacking and defending with that shield of yours. Wow, so you managed to take out that tough rock Zugo with that shield? That's impressive. Thanks, it turns out it's useful not just for defending, it can be offensive with it too. I feel like I have a better understanding of what it's capable of now. Well, thanks for doing all that, Captain. Now I can finally get back to work. And we didn't use any items. Ooh, nice. Lion Tao. Oh, I remember Lion Tao. Used it all the time in Tales of Zestiria. Increased counterattack. Easier party member over limit. Makes it easier for party members to trigger over limit. Yeah, that's good. That's really good. Training guard ignition. KO prevention. Yes, that's what I really wanted to. Let's also give her easier over limit. Let's save the rest for now. Law, what do you have? We can get increased boost strike damage, sure. Increased boost gauge from enemy downs. Hurricane battle shield. Air pressure. I did like air pressure. Air pressure was a good skill. I remember from Tales of Zestiria. Ooh. Ooh. This is to increase my rod extending. It's funny because I think we got this from the monkey quest attack. And like, because monkey, you know, like Sun Wukong and stuff like that. Oh, you've been playing Zestiria? Yeah, it's a fun game. Not that it's perfect, but it's still fun. It's definitely still a lot of fun. But yeah, but like, yeah, it's funny because it's like his rod, and it was from the monkey, so it makes me think of like Sun Wukong from Journey to the West, or obviously like Goku from Dragon Ball Z. But yeah. And that's funny. I don't know what's good for him though, honestly. I'll just say for now. Alphen, you can buy some things. Not really a lot, but Xion can buy a lot of things. Glacios fires a bomb that turns into a giant chunk of ice. Yeah, that's pretty good. Ice option. Lunar corruption. Slides and fires into the ground, causing an explosion that launches enemy in the air. That's pretty good too. Sure. Spear sweep. Horizontal fires a giant mass of astro energy. I think I saw one of the guards do that too. That's also a nice skill to have. Resilience. Sure. Celestial hammer. A mystic art that sends 4 rays of light at the ground. Sure. Increase anti-dragon damage. That's very specific. Makes me think about we're facing a lot of dragons, but we already did the big thing. Gale force. Yeah. Okay. It was very OP for you. It's because like I use Rune Well so much far away to cast and charge. I don't really like using like the normal arts, you know, like
Looks
the
like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
But yeah, I'll try it out. Probably if I save up some more like SP, because I don't want to spend too much of it. Okay. And then what other side quests did I have? Yeah, we already finished that. Defeat wolves. 210 SP? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that real quick. We can do that real quick. Was it here I had to defeat the wolves?
You finally made it.
Yeah, it is. It's here. You can also check the fishing spot here too, so that'll be cool.
No choice.
This is bullying.
Looking good out there.
Just getting started.
That's the spirit. Take no prisoners.
The heavens must be smiling.
Oh, wow, I didn't get that last time? That's cool.
There it is. That's our target.
Hi, Hootle.
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over.
Who said anything about letting off?
A lot of it's buried, but some of it could still be usable.
Only if we drive off the Zoogles, though. Is the area worth the trouble? I suppose we won't be running out of work. Work anytime soon.
Yeah.
Oh, huh? Oh, Alvin, did you check out that village?
Sorry.
I hate to say it, Grinner, but that place is a bust. It's not much of it that can be used and it's swimming with Zoogles. I should have known. I had a feeling that was the case, but I had to try.
Damn it.
I got no other leads, and things are just as mad as ever. We're at the end of our ropes.
Hey,
I feel you, Grinner, but you know, I realized something earlier. You could have imagined people coming up to you asking for help and trying to make things better before we liberate Calaglia, right? Now people are able to do that, and I think that's a sign of just how free people are now, don't you? The fact that people get the chance to improve their lives is thanks to the freedom they now enjoy. It might be tough to deal with now, but this is just a bump in the road to a better life. That's a nice attitude to have about it. Easier said than done, I know, but you get what I mean. You know what? You're right, this isn't something to complain about. That's our blazing sword, always the wise one. I told you to call me Alvin already, but I'm glad you're feeling better about it now.
Gotcha.
Totally! If we get through this, I'll make Calaglia the better place to live in the long run. Thanks for letting me vent, man. Mind if I come to you again if I need to talk about other stuff in the future?
Right!
Not at all.
You seem happy for someone who just went on a wild goose chase.
Hey, when you're free, there's no need to sweat the small stuff.
Oh, it's no skin off my nose. But if we're done here already, can we get back to our mission?
You mean more side quest, Shion? Oh, is it the doc that has a side quest for me too? I'm gonna talk to the doc real quick.
I hear a voice. Somebody's asking for help.
There's also an owl around
Hopefully
here.
it's nothing
How
that'll
did I
be
miss
too hard
that?
to deal with.
Oh!
That you, Alvin? Why are you still bumming around these parts? I know I said you were welcome to come back here when you need rest, but this is a bit soon for a reunion, don't you think? I don't know, I liberated 2 other realms, so I think it's a good place to return to you, man. It's been a while, right?
I guess.
Now that you mention it, it kinda does look like I'm taking it a little too easy. To be honest, I'm feeling a little lost what to do right now.
All right!
Well, in that case, why don't you help me out for a bit? There's always so much to do out here, there's no time to worry about things. For instance, I'm running low on pepper and could use some more. I use it in my medicine as well as to help preserve my food. And you help me with this, I'll get rid of all your troubles, guaranteed. Oh, I didn't have Hootle yet? That makes sense. We have what you need.
How's this?
If that's what you need, I've got some of it ourselves. This is enough for you?
Oh!
Oh, that's exactly what I was looking for. Thanks. Could you wait there for me? I'm gonna whip up a special recipe with it, just for you. Nice recipes. I love recipes.
How's this?
Well, what do you think of my very own kebabs? Kebabs are so good.
Wow!
They were the best meal I have all year. I didn't realize you were such a good cook, Doc. I had a feeling they end up right up your alley. The secret to them lies entirely in the pepper. I'm more than happy to teach you the recipe so you can cook it for yourself on the road.
Thanks.
That'd be great. Thanks, Doc. And 2 life bottles? Hell yeah.
How?
I was wondering why she'd gone quiet. She's still eating.
Reveal yourself to me, owl. I'm not gonna check in like every house. Yeah, everybody's kind of dressed like cavemen in this realm, so it's kind of fun to see like the different fashion sense and everything. There you are. How am I supposed to...
Hoo.
A monocle.
Hoo. Look, Hootle, one of your buddies. Hoo.
Yeah, fast travel. I'm not gonna look through it too much. I just wanted to finish off the side quest. We're gonna do plot. Don't worry, we're gonna do plot. But yeah, we'll probably do an owl stream later. It's just nearby, so I was gonna do it anyway.
If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
But yeah, now we have a monocle. I'm gonna give Ruel the monocle. Fancy! Look at us, we're so educated. What's a good look for... can barely see. Let's give her a crown, because she's a queen, right? She's a queen, so give her a crown. Alpin at the monocle? Let me see that. I'll see that too. You know what? It makes more sense than like the other glasses. It makes more sense, yes. Oh, don't look at me like that, Dolphin. God. Look at that. Half frames and everything. Just staring at us, man. He's just gonna stare into our eyes like this. Give him the red ones, yeah. Also save. It's plot time. Plot.
Are we in the right place? This place looks like a mess.
Yes, this is Niez, the capital of Mahag Sar.
I don't see any signs of people. And the buildings.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like the kind of place people would actually live.
No soldiers, no Danans, not a soul to be seen. Yet look at these facades. This is clearly a Renan district.
Hey, check out that drawing on the castle gate. That's the Darkwing's crest.
Darkwing Duck.
It's from an old Danan legend about a hero who defeated an evil king with a torch and their trusty owl. That's his crest. I'm sure of it.
Really? First time I'm hearing it. So if someone drew it on the gate...
It must mean the Renans have lost control of the city.
Are you suggesting the Danans rose up and defeated the Lord here? Hard to believe. but not entirely unthinkable given the evidence.
Let's look around and see if we can find someone. They might be able to tell us what happened. This is horrible.
Is there truly no one here?
Knees, a city in ruin.
All of these ruins look like they were made pretty recently.
But if that's the case, then where do you think the people that used to live here went off to? There must have been Danans and Renans, right?
That's a good question. Even if the Danans rebelled and managed to overthrow the Renans here, there should still be some people around.
This debris. Do you think it could be the work of Renan astral arts?
Perhaps, but the appearance of these ruins is rather uniform, which leads me to believe otherwise.
Hey, Rinwell. That story you told us about the Dark Wings. It said that the evil king was vanquished with a holy flame, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Then there might be some truth to that old story after all. It looks like all the rubble here had been scarred by flames.
Let's not jump to any conclusions just yet. If we can find someone around here, we might be able to get them to tell us what happened.
Raising Dohalim.
Dohalim, you forgot to take care of the fire yesterday.
What do you mean, take care of? Ah, yes. You meant to put it out?
Yep. If it stays lit, we could end up in real trouble real fast.
I see. I apologize for not realizing that. I shall be more careful in the future.
The way he's talking, it's like the thought of putting it out himself never even occurred to him.
Moving on, Dohalim, I should mention that the clasp for your cape is about to come undone.
Oh yes, I tried to fix that myself, but it simply refused to cooperate with me.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. Are you telling me Renans can't even dress themselves?
Lords like Dohalim have attendants that take care of just about everything they need, so I'm not surprised he sometimes struggles with the basics.
Even by those standards, you've got to admit this is still a little extreme.
Oh my god.
Shionna's got a point. I mean, you don't see Renans like her needing so much help to get stuff done.
In my case, circumstances forced me to learn how to be independent. Even so, I still think Dohalim could afford to pick up a few more self-sufficient skills.
Roasting Dohalim.
Well, specifically speaking, what would you suggest that I learn?
For starters, I think it'd be good for you to learn how to dress. And put on shoes. How to comb your hair is equally important. And learning to manage your possessions better. And then from there...
She sounds like his mom rattling all that off.
Oh, and another thing. About your owl, Rinwell.
What is it?
When he starts to molt, would you be willing to give me his old feathers? I think I could find a use for them.
What do you intend to do with those?
Well, recently, I haven't been sleeping well. However, I hear pillows made from owl feathers are very comfortable and wish to make one.
Recycling.
This is why I hate you, Renans!
What? You
Did
said
I
the
say something
molted one.
offensive?
Next time, put your own needs aside for a second and think about how someone might react first. Then consider if it's worth asking at all.
It's funny that we got that skit now, because literally, it's like, hey, this ruins is we gotta find survivors and everything. And then suddenly we're like, hey, let's just roast Dohalim out of nowhere. You know what? Let's just roast him out of nowhere for no reason. Yeah, I didn't think that was an offensive thing. All he said is like when Hootle molts. So like literally the feathers are just gonna be on the ground doing nothing. So I'm like, there's nothing, I didn't see anything bad with this question. It's a very useful thing. It's called recycling.
What are those out in the valley? Windmills? They're huge.
They're most likely used to harvest wind astral energy, so they have to be big.
Yeah, Rinwell just being racist. So something's pulsating on my map. I'm not sure I want to go there yet. I want to check out the other side. Hey, a good pillow is a good pillow. Let me just take this pork from this. Oh, there you are. I see you. I see you. Red rose corsage. Okay, a rose corsage this time.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
It's locked. Okay. I didn't think we could get in, but I wanted to check around first. But yeah, this looks like a cool area. Look how many mountain cliffs and everything. I didn't think it'd be so close to Menacea. It's literally, usually we had to go like underground or through a mountain or anything, but no, it was literally like we just crossed the border.
All of you, stop right there! Don't move!
They have us surrounded.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
You first! Show yourself!
I'm the one asking the questions here. Don't try anything funny. One wrong move, and I guarantee we'll blow you away.
What are you...
My name is Alphen. I came here from Calaglia.
Alphen? The wielder of the blazing sword?
Getting pretty famous, isn't he?
Here is my proof. Will that suffice? Or do I have to burn down one of those houses to make my point?
No need. I believe you.
Ouch.
I'm Beifong, of the Darkwings. Sorry for threatening to blow you away. We're still hunting down the remnants of the enemy forces, so everyone's more than a bit on edge right now. Please forgive me.
Remaining? Wait, you mean you already took down the Lord of this realm?
Surprising.
That's right. We took her weapons and turned them right back on her.
Are you the Danon leader here in Niez?
Nah, I'm just one of the commanders. Deadeye's the one who runs the show. I'd be happy to take you to him. Just one problem.
Oh.
The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true. You do understand, right? I mean, we only just liberated the city from their kind. Everyone's short on trust. And for good reason. Especially Deadeye. I think it'd be best if those two waited outside.
Not going to happen.
Sticking up for
I
our
don't think
friends.
it's a good idea for us to split up. It's too dangerous.
Then it's on your head, friend. Our base is that way.
You know, he could come meet us. We don't have to
You
make the
could have
trip.
left me behind, you know.
This isn't just about you, Dohalim.
Ah, yes.
It's like this.
I guess even after you beat the Renans, your work's only really just begun, huh?
Yeah. This place seems like it's got a lot of issues to fix.
Since we're in plot, maybe I should take the crown off Kisara. I'll take the crown off her. Since look like we're in plot. So I don't want to be too distracting. It's very big. I like the red rose corsage though. Let's change it to white. Ooh, that looks nice. That looks really nice in her hair like that. Yeah, let's do that. These are the headquarters of the Darkwings. Right now, they're temporary accommodations. At some point, I imagine we'll build something better and move into that. Chicken. Yeah, I also liked how his arms stay burned. It makes sense in this story.
So you're elfin, are ya? Thought you'd be bigger. Huh. Guess the armor beefs you up a bit. You've got a lot of people talking, you know. But in this town, I call the shots. You play by my rules here. Just remember that.
Sure.
Gotta say, I didn't expect you to run with a gang of women and kids. Those other lords must have been real pushovers, huh?
I don't like this guy.
Seriously? Are you this rude to everyone you meet?
Don't interrupt me, you brat. Didn't your parents teach you any manners?
What, you?
Oh!
So you're the one who took down the Lord of this realm, huh? How'd you pull that off?
We just swiped the Renan's explosives. And then we blasted them all to hell and back.
Explosives? That's a pretty bold approach. But how'd you manage to avoid hurting your own people?
I didn't, that's how. But the chance to take out a lord was worth the sacrifice.
Oh, I don't like... This guy's the worst.
And the Lord? What did this sacrifice earn you?
Unfortunately, we couldn't manage to finish her off. But now we've really got the girl on the run.
She ran? A lord?
Yeah, the lady was just a coward. She had a whole lot more bark than bite, that's for sure. She's probably hiding off in a hole somewhere. But not for long. We'll find her and drag her right back into town. Then she'll get what's coming to her.
I wouldn't be so sure. She may run, but she'll never go quiet.
Shut up, Bright Eyes! I would have run you through already if you weren't with the blazing sword here.
The whole reason you're fighting is to free the Danans in this realm, is it not? If so,
Shut your
then...
mouth, witch! That's enough! If you're really fighting for us Danans, why keep these bastards around? Why haven't you killed them already?
I'm not going to kill these bastards.
Oh. Is that the case, huh? Then tell me the point of this show.
They're my friends.
Get fucked, man! Get the hell out of here!
Friends! Renans are Renans! The scum-sucking bastards who've been draining our souls for 300 years now! But you knew that. Maybe it's 'cause you and that little lady are friends and more.
I hate this guy. Get fucked! Get...
Son of a... You'll pay for that!
That's enough! Deadeye, you know that was completely
I like this
uncalled
guy a
for.
lot better. This guy's a whole lot better.
All of you, get the hell out of my realm! And don't ever come back! This is Danan's realm and it's ours, understand? I call the shots here. And I make the rules. I do, Deadeye, leader of the Dark Wings!
Yeah! Deadeye! Liberator Deadeye! You are the true leader of this realm! We're not afraid of any Bright Eyes!
It's only a matter of time before I throw every last Bright Eye out of this realm!
The Dark Wings! The Dark Wings rule!
This is an interesting take on the story. I'm gonna pause it because I want to talk about, but yeah, it's interesting how, like, yeah, it's showing, obviously, since Renans are occupying, that literally, that all we've seen is, like, bad Renans and stuff like that. But, like, we obviously know that not all of them are bad, but now they're showing, like, not all Danans are good. So I always like that kind of thing. It's, like, literally shows that it's not just one race or anything like that. It's, like, literally anyone. We're all people, and it's literally everyone could be terrible, and it doesn't matter where you're from. So I'm just like, hey, Rinwell, we should check our racism a little, okay? Just a little. We don't want to turn up like this guy. This guy's a literal asshole.
Hey, wait up. Told you so, didn't I? You should have left your Renin pals outside.
You don't agree with him, do you? I could tell by the look on your face in there.
That's how things are with him. He loses his temper, then I step in and calm things down.
Better you than me.
If that's all, I think it's past time we were going.
Look, I just wanted to apologize for what Deadheim said in there.
At least somebody's got some manners around here.
He didn't used to be like that. But, well, that's what losing most of your loved ones will do to a man. He may never forgive the Renins.
It's a little ironic how indistinguishable his manner is to that of a lord.
There it is. There it is.
Hey, Bayfon? Deadeye mentioned the Lord is still on the run. Any ideas where she might be?
We looked all over, but found no traces of her. We heard some rumblings about activity in Estaluva Forest, but that's it.
Estaluva, huh?
Wait, you're not going after her, are you? Certainly won't win you any favors with Deadheim.
This isn't Deadheim's war, and we're certainly not fighting it for him. Besides, it's like Shion said, her type isn't going to go quietly.
Hey, it's your funeral. Don't say I didn't warn you.
We'll be sure to keep you out of it. Before we set out, though, is there anywhere around here we can rest?
Sure. Building at the end of the road, opposite side. It's all yours. We use it as temporary lodging, to house people who don't have a new place to live quite yet.
We're not going to run into any trouble there, are we?
Rumors of a certain fiery sword have spread fast. I doubt anyone will be eager to give you guys problems. And here's where I say my farewell. You're on your own, but good hunting.
Before you go, how come you don't hate the Renins as well?
Oh, believe me, I've got my bone to pick with the Renins. Just not with two of them I've never so much as laid eyes on before.
Yeah. Reasonable.
Let's head on over to that lodge. We'll figure out what our next move is there.
Reasonable. They did nothing wrong to you, so don't go all crazy on them. Deadheim, the dictator.
I get the feeling Deadheim signed up to be a rebel so he could have a roost to rule. Heck, he's no better than a lord. In some ways, he's even worse.
I know. How could he use explosives on his own people?
And yet, despite the toll of his actions, none of the Danans we've seen seem to question his assumed authority in the least. If anything, they may well consider him a hero, which would say a great deal toward how deeply they resented the Renins here.
Still, I don't think this is as simple as saying the good guys won out over the bad ones.
Yeah, I don't either. Deadeye might have managed to drive the Renins out of Niaz, but that doesn't make the way he did it okay. No matter which way you look at it.
A victory that's earned by throwing away the lives of his own people? No, that isn't a victory at all. I can understand that the Danans here are standing up against their oppression, but that doesn't mean they have to humiliate all Renins just to settle the score.
I'm perfectly able to stand up for myself, Alphen. Besides, I'm used to it by...
But you shouldn't have to be, Shion.
There you go,
That's
Alphen.
What I mean to say is, when you've been a slave for so long, it's easy to accept that's how it should be because it's all you've ever known. Constantly being belittled is no different. I don't think that's fair. For me or for you.
Yes. Get it, Alphen. Get it. You shouldn't be content with this kind of treatment. No, you should not. Differences amongst rebels.
I just don't know, man.
Don't know what?
Deadeye managed to drive out a real live Renin lord. That's incredible. And he seems to have a lot of supporters surrounding him too. But he's got an attitude worse than any angry Zoogle. Plus, Niaz is in utter ruins. I don't have a clue what his game is.
The Renins are powerful. And because of that, it takes a strong leader to have any hope of toppling them. However, When you take down one dictator only to replace them with another, ultimately it's just business as usual.
If it'd been Zephyr instead of Deadime, I don't think things would have turned out like this.
Big Daddy
Rinwell.
Zephyr.
Yeah, I think so too. Zephyr did things differently top to bottom. He's not the kind of person who would have forced his own views or decisions on other people. When you do that, you're ruling over others, not leading them.
Big Daddy
To
Zephyr.
be honest, I don't know what I would have wanted my dad to do if he was in that position.
Law.
The whole thing feels weird in a way. It's a weird kind of feeling, but at the same time, part of me also feels happy. Deadeye and my dad are two very different men. For now, I'm content knowing that.
Music to a Lord's ears. Oh my god, so many skits.
The city is liberated, and yet the air still hums with fear and anxiety. It reminds me all too well of how Vicente once was.
Hums? You mean like music?
Yeah, none of this sounds like music to my ears. In fact, I've never seen any Danans with musical instruments in my life.
You don't need instruments to play music. It can emerge naturally from the sounds of people going about their day and the hustle and bustle of life.
You seem to care a lot about music, Dohalim. I didn't know that about you.
Have I not mentioned it? Before I was a candidate for the lordship, I had my heart set on the life of a musician.
You? A musician?
Indeed, music enriches the world around us. I trained day and night to hone my art. Words could not describe my bliss, as my notes carried with them the sights and sounds of nature, the ebb and flow of time, and the thoughts of people on the wind.
Dohalim.
Forgive me. My loquaciousness can get the best of me at times.
Oh,
Don't
was
apologize.
he blushing? I think he
It's
was
interesting
blushing.
hearing what Renan culture is like.
Even though the Renans destroyed all of our arts and culture.
Personally, I was interested in the music of Dana as well. The fact that generations of lords deemed music to be of no use to their slaves and outright forbade the ownership of instruments is lamentable. Not that my words can undo the damage already done.
You have a side quest for me, really? Why does everybody have to be such cowards? If we get this taken care of, things are never going to change.
What's wrong?
What's got you down, friend? Zoogles, that's what. A pretty common variety of them, to be more specific. Rumor has it, it's the Lord's favorite kind of Zoogles. Some people are afraid to go anywhere near them.
Alright.
I can understand their hesitation if you need them gone. We're more than capable of taking care of them for you.
What the?
Hold on, pal. I don't want you to just exterminate them. If you could bring back any usable materials from them, that'd be great too. You want us to retrieve Zoogle parts? For what? Are you building something? Not building, studying. If I can demonstrate that even fearsome, dangerous Zoogles can be used to make handy tools, that'll motivate people to hunt them more. We can't always expect folks like you to come along and solve all our problems for us, after all. So you're trying to be more self-sufficient. That's very commendable of you.
Hey.
Actually, about those materials you're looking for, isn't this what you're talking about?
Yeah!
Oh yeah, it totally is. Could I convince you to share what you have with me? Sure.
Good.
Yeah, go ahead. Help yourself. I'd rather it go to someone who can use it than keep it weighing us down. Great! You're one generous bunch of people, you know that? Now to see just what I can turn all this into.
Alright!
I'm sure I'll be able to make something useful. Thank you so much. This guy is a nice rebel guy. I like this guy. He's nice. Roasted chicken recipe. Okay. Is that what you made the Zoogle parts out of? Roasted chicken?
Deadeye's getting kind of scary. It seems like he'll practically stop at nothing to win. I agree. His temper seems to be a lot worse than it used to be, but what can you expect? Finding the bright eyes takes its toll on people.
Yeah. Easy quest, easy. make some weapons, sure. So yeah, this is if we have the actual weapon before we upgrade it. I see, okay. Flare Claw, but there's no upgraded Flare Claw, so it doesn't really matter too much. I have Ignis Roar equipped. Why can't I refine it? I guess it has to be my inventory to do that? That's weird, but okay. So refined Ignis Roar needs Dragonic Flame Sack though, so I can't make that. Refined Gupper Flood. Enhanced Arts would be water. Okay. Sorry, I don't know. Silver Sword and Owl. Yeah, let's make this. We gotta show that lady who's supposed to. And let's just make this too. Just to craft it, just to show her this as well. Ooh, this is a cool looking shield. It's nice looking too. Flashbang shield. Yeah, let's just make it. Using all my money, cause I don't care. Oh, this used money, so yeah. Tempest Stone. I do probably want this. I gotta sell something, so... let's sell old armor that I don't use. I should probably equip that.
I'm impressed. How well balanced.
Okay, so I can make this now.
This thing is.
Okay. CP costs less. That's good. Let's give that to Xion, because oh my god, CP costs 10% less, that'll be good. Spirit Bangles. I haven't really been paying attention to a lot of these, but yeah, these are pretty good. Shotgun. Hootle. Move and escape, yeah. Garnet. Penetration seems good for you, so yeah, I'll give that to Jokin. Yeah, it's not for the whole party, I get that, but like, Xion's the one that uses CP a lot since she's basically my main healer, so I'm gonna put that on her. So yeah.
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Oh, there's a side
Maybe there's
quest.
someone around here who needs our help.
Man, why do all of you have hentai protagonists here? My god. You can tell, it's like you can't see their eyes completely. It's like the jet is like hentai protag hair.
I sure wish there was more to go around.
Oh, yeah?
What are you talking about? Our rations. We're always running short on them. It's never enough to be comfortable. We really could do some rice, potatoes, beef, and some spices in particular. We have what you need.
How's this?
If that's what you need, we got some right here. Is this enough? Oh, you're so generous, thank you. Yes, that helped a lot. I don't have much to offer in return, but I'll teach you my family secret recipe if you like. Curry! Yes, I love curry. Curry's so good.
Great!
Oh, this sounds delicious.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't wait to try it. Doesn't look all that hard to fix either.
Hey,
Hey, Kasara, is it really that simple? Would you teach me how to cook it?
Hmm?
Wow, you're actually interested in making food now, not just eating it? Well, what does it matter to you? I'd like to put a certain someone in his place for complaining about my cooking earlier.
Good.
Well, I'd love to teach you, but my training isn't going to be easy. Think you're ready?
Really?
It's that serious? Sure, hit me with what you got. But promise you won't tell anyone else I asked this, okay? My lips are sealed, but in return, you have to call me Captain while we're training. Deal?
What?
Okay, Captain. You're supposed to say yes, Captain.
Yes!
Captain.
All right.
Now we can begin your training.
Right.
I see you have freshly caught fish there. Perfect, we'll use that as well.
Really?
But the recipe doesn't call for fish.
What?
Are you talking back to your superior? Oh my god. This shaking fist. My thing was blocking a little, but her fist was literally shaking. No, ma'am. You're supposed to say yes, Captain.
Huh?
What?
All right.
Good, it looks like you have everything we need. Now we'll dive into your culinary trenches.
Yes!
Yes, Captain.
Over there.
Is that how you hold a knife? What are you trying to do, Private? Dance with it!
Huh?
No, of course. You're supposed to say yes, Captain.
Yes!
Yes, Captain.
All right.
Pay attention. Turn up that fire, boil that water. You don't have time to let your eyes wander.
Yes!
Yes, Captain. It's all finished.
Huh.
So it is. Flavor and presentation get a passing grade. You've got promise, but there's still room for improvement. You have to keep training every day. Do I make myself clear?
All right.
Yes, Captain. Guess I've got a long way to go before my food is perfect, but I'll show him. One day my food will taste so good, I'll knock his armor off. Ooh, Shion, what you trying to do? What you trying to do, knocking someone's armor off? Showing that you're a good cook? Ooh, spicy.
By the by, Shion, if you don't mind my asking, would you be willing to share what sort of clothes are currently in fashion on Rena sometime?
Sure. As long as you call me Captain.
Oh,
Sir,
that's
yes,
cute.
sir, Captain Shion.
I was just joking. Kinda has a nice ring to it, though.
Oh, that's cute. That's a cute banter. Are you the blazing sword of Calaglia? You're welcome to stay here if you like, but just don't cause any trouble while you're here, understand?
That Deadeye creep certainly has a few screws loose, that's for sure.
Forget that guy. Right now, we need to discuss how we're going to proceed.
What's there to discuss? Deadeye and his crew have already brought down the Lord here. Just let them finish her off.
I want to go after her.
I second that. I think it's the best thing to do right now. We don't know if the Darkwings have what it takes to beat her. I'm worried what'll happen if we leave her to her own devices.
You make a good point, Rinwell. And maybe I'm just being overconfident, but between us and them, I think we have a better chance at defeating her.
Yeah.
I have to agree. This realm isn't going to be truly safe as long as that Lord is still running around out there. We need to act.
Fine by me. But isn't Deadeye just gonna take all the credit once we're done?
Our job is to break down the walls that oppress Dana. What he chooses to build in their place, that's his problem.
I
For
think we
now,
should still be
we'll
worried
head to
about
this
what they build in
Estaluva
the
forest
place.
Bayfon told us about. Whatever we decide to do, though, we should take some time to rest first. We've barely stopped since Menancia.
I think we should be a little concerned about what they build in place when we take them down. Yeah, or else, like, problems are just gonna keep coming back up.
Where are you going?
Alphen.
You should get some rest. What's got you up at this hour?
Just let me be for a minute, okay? Why don't you go back to the inn?
I will when you do.
Have it your way.
Shion. The Lord's days are numbered. I haven't forgotten our promise. You can trust me, you know. Maybe even lean on me a little. If you want.
And if I say I will you finally give it a rest?
Yeah, of course. Try to get some rest, okay?
What was all that about?
He's worried about you, obviously, Shion.
Worried? I don't know what that emotion is at all.
So we're just going to check things out, right? In whatever that forest is called.
Estaluva Forest. Next time, pay attention.
How do I get there? Oh, there's a side quest here, so let's grab that real quick.
I sense a poor soul who is in dire need.
Sounds like our cue to step in and help.
This guy.
Mm-hmm.
Mi amigo! A new fate would bring us together once again.
Well...
Remind me, you're that wonder guy, is it? I am the minstrel who tells a tale about this fleeting world in which we live. They call me the Wonder Bard. Right, you. I remember you.
I see.
I believe we haven't had the pleasure, sir. You may call me Dohalim. You claim to be a minstrel. Is that to say you're well-versed in music? Oh, but I am indeed. This isn't a song I haven't sung nor instrument my hands have not yet mastered. I see. As it so happens, I am myself a connoisseur of music myself. I said myself twice. Is that so? Could I perhaps trouble you with a little rendition, kind sir? This is gonna take a while, isn't it? Alas, unfortunately, I do not have any instruments on me. But I would be more than happy to indulge you with a short poem. In this sea of crimson trees, I spy an unknown fellow, standing free within the breeze. Oh, Dena mio! Your words are like music to my ears. You have quite the rare talent, sir, I must say. You really think so? Look how happy Dohalim is. My god, he's such a nerd. Look at this nerd. That I do. And now, I must return the favor in kind. Where do I begin? Faced with such wit? Indeed, words fail me. I am at a loss. For what can I say but gracias?
Oh.
Oh-ho! You, sir, have thrown down the gauntlet. Allow me to.
Just great.
I can't take any more of this. We're leaving. Dohalim, you're welcome to catch up with us later.
Excuse me!
Wait, don't leave yet! With so many brilliant minds among you, perhaps I can trust you all with this legendary instrument. What are you talking about? I hid a mystical instrument knowing one day I would meet a worthy inheritor. You'll find it at the location detailed in these notes. But be warned, only the smartest shall solve the riddles contained within. Now I ask you, O chosen ones, will you take it upon yourself to solve the riddles and uncover the legendary instrument? Sure, let's give it a shot. Let's make Dohalim happy. This talk of riddles and instruments has got me most intrigued.
Good.
Very well, we accept your challenge. Excellent. I have complete faith that you shall emerge victorious. Wonder text, okay. Just beyond the hovels in a land shrouded by sand and stone. The northmost reaches of a wasteland to the north of an abandoned village. It lies dormant at the back of a narrow road to the west, whereupon an ancient tower stands. Okay, we'll do that later. That seems like a whole nother stream for that.
That's some cryptic text, all right.
It could mean anything. Can't we just look around the area for clues or something?
Hey! Maybe these are supposed to be different locations?
Oh, now you're into this too, huh?
Oh yeah, we should save. We should definitely save. I guess the forest is this way. The Aquatil Hills lie just beyond this grate. Yeah, they won't tell me, I guess, yeah. I like riddles, so we'll try it later. If you venture southwest, you'll find a road to Aiden Lake. If you go northwest instead, you'll eventually find East Muva Forest. Northwest, okay. Stay west, you'll come up with the Aiden Ruins. Wherever you go, you're bound to encounter ferocious Zugos, so travel with caution. Northwest, okay. That's helpful, thank you. Ooh, this is a nice looking place too. Well, you know, without everything blown up because of that one guy. I hate that guy.
Dear! Ah, got sand in my eyes!
The winds are strong here. Mind yourselves.
Ugh, even the inside of my mouth is all sandy.
Hootle, don't get blown away, okay?
Oh, this guy again too.
Oh?
Oh, it's that booty again.
Yes!
I remembered you. You're that young lady who's always starving. I haven't seen you since we last met at El Menencia.
You're the one who's always hungry. Anyway, I take it you found another recipe on your travels?
Very nice.
I most certainly did. I'm glad I can cut to the chase then.
Is that so?
Gion, who might this fellow be? This is Gordino. He travels around Dana in search of new recipes to try.
You don't say.
A fine quest to embark on. If I do say so myself, my name is Dohalim, kind sir. 'Tis a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
How?
Wow, the Dohalim, Lord of Eld Menencia? It's an honor, my lord. Your beef stew was absolutely exquisite.
I see.
You honor me, kind sir. However, how is it that you came by the palace's top secret dish? Ooh. Open mouth, man.
Hey!
Anyway, what is it you need for us this time exactly? Come on, spit it out. Right. This time I'm looking for lettuce, apples, and lemons. Could I ask you to bring those to me? We have what you need.
Sure.
Is that what you're looking for? We've got it right here.
Nice
In
work.
that case, I'll give you the recipe so fine people can cook it right away.
Oh?
Wow, this looks surprisingly simple. Even I might have a chance with this.
Very nice.
Wonderful. I'll leave the preparations up to you then.
Well?
Okay, it's all done.
Yes.
Oh, look at this beautiful dish. It smells just as divine too. Now to see how it tastes. Oh my god. Ready for the Food Wars moment, guys?
What?
This is absolutely exquisite! Exquisitely bad, that is.
What?
Really? I assure you, I followed the recipe for this so-called vitamin smoothie to the letter. Taste it for yourself, then tell me if you're still confident in your concoction. Here. Alright, down the hatch it goes.
I don't believe this.
See what I mean? Makes you want to vomit, doesn't it?
All right.
Wait a second. I see a small warning affixed to the bottom of this recipe. Smoothies made entirely from vegetables are recommended for experienced dieters only. Beginners should add fruit juice for flavor.
No.
Young miss, did you process only the lettuce, even though I asked for you to prepare the apples and lemons as well?
Sure.
Oh come on, who's gonna notice a stupid warning that tiny?
Really now?
Lesson learned, Shion. You just have to add more fruit and attempt this once more.
Yes.
Very well, let's take it from the top.
What?
Whoa, this is absolutely exquisite! Ah! Comparatively speaking, at least.
What?
You still don't sound all that enthused. Is this really the best recipe that Mahasar has to offer? I believe so. When I first heard about this, it made me think of what I saw in Menencia. The combination of fruits and vegetables, it reminds me of Danins and Renins living together. I thought this recipe might capture such harmony.
Very nice.
If nothing else, it's the most healthy recipe you're sure to find out here. At least it's healthy. Indeed. I should be sure to drink it so as to ensure precious harmony lives on, even within the confines of my stomach.
Yes.
Phew. Well, that was satisfying enough for the time being. I can now leave the realm with no regrets. It's time I leave in search of even greater cuisines. Farewell, my culinary comrades. Actually, one more glass before I leave.
Well, that was a huge miscalculation.
Yet you've drained your glass all the same.
The winds outside the capital are blowing as strongly as ever.
You can definitely see why people call this place the Valley of the Four Winds.
Indeed, Mahag Sar is the realm of wind, just as Ganeth Heros is for water.
Earth, water, fire, wind, light, and darkness. Rena is aligned to darkness, leaving each realm one element each.
Is that because some elements are easier to gather in certain areas than others?
That is certainly possible, but I suspect the biggest reason is to prevent the lords from squabbling over resources.
Funny. You would think infighting would come naturally to an elite class vying for a crown.
True, but the Renans rule as a minority. Fighting ourselves would just be destructive. Though, as you saw in Menancia, any abstention from fighting is merely a facade.
In the end, you all get usurped whether you like it or not.
That may be true, but something tells me that this time is different.
We have to catch up to the Lord first if we want answers. Let's keep moving.
What is that ring of rocks over there for? They don't look like they formed naturally to me.
Oh yeah. Funny, I guess I've gotten used to weird rock formations. They didn't even register as being out of the ordinary.
Most likely, they were brought over by us Renans when we first invaded the planet.
Wait, those? So does that mean there's some kind of machine then? And if so, what in the world were they even used for?
To manipulate the properties of Dana's astral energy.
Really?
Think about it. Isn't it strange that the type of energy each realm collects is so fixed? Astral energy by nature isn't meant to skew towards one element or another so heavily.
So the Renans reformed it for the crown contest.
Oh.
Sounds like the crazy thing a Renan would do.
Renans these days are more advanced than Danans in some ways, but even they don't seem capable of doing something on that grand a scale. Or is that something that's possible on Lenegis? Or maybe the Renan homeworld?
I can't claim to know everything about my own kind, but I myself have never seen anything that would be capable of such a drastic feat.
But at some point they did just that. Those are the sort of people we're up against. We should do our best not to forget that.
Nice group shot. This is nice group shot. Oh my god, how many skits you have.
You're so amazing, Kisara. You can cook, you can fix weapons. I feel like there's practically nothing you can't do.
Maybe you should take a page out of her book and learn to make yourself more useful then.
Ooh, Log's just asking to get punched.
I'd be happy to teach you if you want, Rinwell. I learned most everything I know from my brother.
Really? Even how to sew and do laundry?
Yes, indeed. He knew how to do anything.
Sounds like he was a pretty handy guy when he was alive.
He was. I'd always follow him around and badger him with questions. I was a real pain in the neck. Now that I think about it, he and Legil were the ones who taught me how to raise cats, too.
Legil is that woman who was with him in the Gold Dust Cats, right? I remember now. The one with the really pretty hair.
Funny you mention that. He also taught me how to maintain my hair. Not that those lessons stopped it from getting all tangled up during training.
I think it still looks gorgeous.
From what I can tell, it would appear as though the only thing he didn't manage to teach you was how to apply makeup.
Oh!
No, but that didn't stop him from trying. He really wanted to teach me everything. Only reason he couldn't was because I prioritized my training.
And here I was trying to make a joke.
Oh.
I can't tell if she's being serious. The only one here who knows him well enough was her.
Yeah, I guess only Miguel could have told us if it's actually true.
Gohalim was trying to fit in, and he got shot down.
Out of my way!
Malevolent! I'm only getting started! Waterfall! Sleep now! Burning! You got company! These ones can run rings around us!
I should probably put Dohalim in, because they can run rings around us, right?
Resonate with the earth! You picked the wrong fight! Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Go get it! By the power of water!
This one's all mine!
Lightning! Downfall! Freeze Lancer! Radiant Blood! Searing Flame! Reload! One more! Tiger Blade!
Take this!
Make it rain! Neon! Astral Energy! Full throttle! Crescent down on the way! Where are you going? Take that!
Eat dirt!
I'm ready! All yours, Kisara.
I need to be stronger.
Said northwest, so I think it's that one. There's an owl around here too, though, so I wonder for Kisara's regime.
Alphen, have you been washing your clothes? It may not be my place to say this, but frankly, they're starting to stink.
Now that you mention it, it has been a while since I did any laundry.
When you go to a
I'll wash them for you
local
if you
game
want.
shop and
Just
you
remember to
just-
give them to me the
you're
next
just
time
like,
you get
"Bro,
changed.
you gotta take that
Oh,
deodorant."
okay. Sure. Thanks, Kisara.
And, Law, Rinwell, yours are starting to look a bit ragged.
What do you expect? Of course they're going to tear up when we're out there fighting so much.
Yeah, but it's still kind of embarrassing having it pointed out like this.
And Shion?
I wouldn't touch me if I were you.
Of course. My apologies. All I wanted to say was that your sleeves are getting a little bit dirty.
You don't need to worry so much, Kisara. It's only natural our clothes are gonna get a little dirty while we're traveling around.
That's no excuse. Your outward appearance says a lot about your inner well-being.
Oh my gosh, she's
Now
just
you've
a mom.
really set her off.
Suffice to say, it would appear that the traditions of the Guard are still alive and well within her.
What do you mean? What do the guardsmen do that's so special?
Mostly, I'm simply referring to the fact that they're a very regimented and cleanly group of people.
Do I really sound that weird to you guys? Keeping your clothes clean and mended is completely normal to me.
Don't get us wrong. We appreciate the thought, Kisara. But we've got a long journey ahead. It wouldn't hurt to relax your standards. Just a little.
If you're sure. I wasn't trying to overdo it, I promise. However, if it's making the rest of you tense, I'll do my best to tone it down from here on out. Still, if everyone could bring their laundry and clothes they want fixed, that'd be great. I'll take care of it all for you guys tonight.
Don't you ever get tired?
It's just what a mom does. Now I gotta look at every corner for this owl. You are near here, I knew it! There you are.
Somehow, things are even worse outside the city than they are inside.
Even if it was all in the name
Retro
of beating the
sunglasses.
Renans.
Okay.
This is...
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Right, here goes!
Arctic Waterfall! Freeze Lancer! Going in! Radiant Charge Malevolent! Arctic Waterfall!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Here's evil! Charge Malevolent! Arctic Waterfall! Seal! The waters of creation!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and the pummeling to me!
Into the shadows!
Prepare to be sealed!
Mega Ray!
Take this! I'm not done! You're on!
Glacial Spear! One last evil! Glacial Fire! Charge Malevolent! Arctic Waterfall! Freeze Lancer! Glacial Spear! Here's evil! Here goes! Freeze Lancer!
We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Blow away!
Yeah, let's just put Dohalim in.
Don't get careless.
There's stuff up there. I like stuff.
Resonate with the
Never
I've got plenty to
Go
go
get
around.
On your
Meteor!
Purge malevolence!
Your reflexes will not serve you well
Here!
here.
Flame of fury! Burning strike! Blah,
Blind freeze! Why can't they just sit still? In a
Can you take
bind?
care of them?
No sooner said than done! Hit! Take that! Can
you take it? I'm ready!
Burning
Kisara!
strike!
All yours, Kisara!
We did it!
Magnificently done.
Here's another grind and
Now you see what I can do! See the
never
fleet of
miss.
foot. Actually, that sound is more
Here's
appropriate.
another. Less talking, more doing. Tiger Blade! Purge malevolence! Radiant waterfall! I'm out of ammo!
Oh, thank you.
Tiger Blade! You're going pretty hard in this battle.
I am not usually given to restraint.
Sometimes I believe you're stronger than you let on.
Dance in the wind! Interrupt! Dance in the wind! In here! Searing flare! Reload! Field! Here goes! Corruption!
Take this!
One last one! Blah, blah, blah! Cyclone!
Let's refrain from losing.
Oh, new item, red saffron. Okay. Potatoes.
You guys want to rest here?
Oh, there's nothing to go up. Okay. Ooh, a 4 rarity inhibitor crystal. That's good. It's probably that campsite's where I want to go, but I want to grab all these like materials around here first.
Whoa!
Hello, merchant man. No, I forgot to put ranch stuff in. Cow. Yes. Pig. Chicken.
I feel all bent out of shape.
I know what you mean. Hard to settle down after seeing all those ruins.
We fought hard to help liberate the people of Dana, but every realm we've been to along the way could have easily turned out like this.
When powerful forces collide, the destruction they leave gets that much worse.
So we've been lucky things haven't turned out worse up until now?
Regardless, I don't want to see this realm get messed up any more than it already is. We have to capture this lord ourselves, no matter what.
Man, it's hard to find a place where to put myself because I'm blocking this thing, but then I'll block the... I think this high is okay. I hope it doesn't block the HP bar too much. I'll lower myself a little like this. This should be fine. Yeah, it blocks the HP bar, but it also blocks this, which I don't like doing.
What's up, Kisara? You look concerned.
You concerned we broke?
Oh, no, it's just... I'm looking at our finances and they seem to have taken a nosedive. I don't remember us making any big purchases, though.
Ah, that may be because I borrowed a small amount to purchase something the other day.
I don't think you can call spending more than half of our money a small amount.
Half? Dohalim, what the hell did you buy?
As it so happens, I came upon a rather special object that I've long been searching for.
Are you talking about that junk? I mean, that unique-looking trinket you're holding?
Whoa, is that a...
Indeed. It is a lost artifact from ancient Danan times. Most likely, it was used for some sort of rite or ritual. Ever since we Renans conquered Dana, such objects have been disappearing. I simply want to do my part to help preserve both our people's storied histories.
Well, if it's to preserve Danan history, then I guess we can maybe look the other way. Just this once?
I don't know. Why spend money on something that won't even keep us fed?
More to the point, we all contribute to that money. I don't like the thought of anyone dipping into it without saying anything.
Okay, there
You
we
must
go.
understand. Had I let that opportunity pass me by, I'd never have come across this item again.
Dohalim, maybe no one taught you that money doesn't grow on trees.
I may have been a lord, but I realize that much.
It's not enough to simply realize it. You have to internalize the concept too. Even after all this time, you still have no real sense of money. Our funds aren't your personal wallet. We camp outside and eat grass for dinner to try and stretch every last gold we have. You never know when we may need it.
I don't think we're so poor that we have to eat grass or anything.
Shut up, Alphen.
Shutting.
Let's just agree to not spend too much or be too thrifty for our own good.
The Earth Master Core.
Alphen, your blazing sword draws its power from Shion's Fire Master Core, right?
So I'm told.
Then why don't you use yours, Dohalim?
You mean my Earth Master
Oh.
Core, yes?
Yeah, I mean, you still carry it around with you, don't you?
I do. Each Master Core contains the astral energy harvested from Danan slaves over the course of the last 3 centuries. Though only a select few qualified people, namely the Lords, can wield them, they nevertheless hold too much power to simply abandon.
If only the Lords are supposed to be able to use them, how come Alphen and Shion can use theirs?
That may be because Shion has embedded the Fire Master Core within her body, something which wouldn't have occurred under normal circumstances.
Okay, but why do you still carry yours around?
Just as Danans see Master Cores as symbols of the lives and resources robbed from them, so too do I view mine as a symbol of our lasting sins. The pain and agony wrought upon this world by my predecessors, as well as the injustice enabled by my own inaction, are all housed within my Master Core. It is a testament of all that I have done wrong. It cannot ever be used again, nor fall back into the wrong hands.
Dohalim,
You didn't differentiate between the deaths of Danans and the deaths of Renans.
Danans and Renans both spill blood and languish in agony all the same. I just couldn't bear to hear it any longer. That's all.
Little late for that.
Always with the side remark. The Dark Wings.
Hey, Rinwell, what was that whole legend you were talking about earlier, back when we were by the gate?
Huh? Oh, you mean about the Darkwings? It's an old story about a Danan hero that's been passed down for generations.
It's hard to find a
Like I said, I sure haven't heard it before.
yeah, me neither.
Well, long ago, there was an evil king who tried to bring all of Dana to ruin. However, a pure black owl heard the pleas of the people and decided to help. It chose a young hero and bestowed upon them a holy flame that was capable of vanquishing the king. The story goes that the young hero challenged the king and defeated them with the flame. Seeing Dana had been saved, the people flew the crest of the Darkwings as thanks to the owl for its help. From what I understand,
Hootle looks so
it used to
smug
be
in
a
the
really
corner
well-known
there.
story before the Renans came.
I guess our people must have forgotten it over time. It's lucky for us you still know it. You sure are well-versed in these sorts of things, Rinwell.
You know, the part where the hero defeats the king with a flame reminds me a little of Alphen.
Come on, it's just a story. Besides, if we're talking about an owl helping anyone, Hootle would definitely choose Rinwell.
Sure, I might have helped take out our own kind of evil king with the others, but I'm definitely no hero. That and Hootle's wings aren't even black.
We can make roasted chicken. Dark mark. What does that mean? But I don't know what that effect is. Tell me what it is first. What does dark mark mean? You know what? I'm curious. Let's just do it. See what happens.
I came out great. Everyone's gonna be real surprised.
Hey, what's the smoke? Is it an enemy attack?
Seriously, it's making my eyes and throat burn. What the hell is going on?
It's probably some sort of gas. Try not to breathe it in as much as you can manage.
Gas? Those cowards!
Isn't this just cooking smoke?
What kind of food makes your throat burn so bad just from the smoke?
I believe Alphen is.
They're trying to gas Alphen?
What? Those sick bastards! I won't let them get away with this!
Calm yourselves and listen. I was simply trying to say that Alphen is the one cooking.
Oh?
Maybe I should throw in some more spices, just for that extra kick. Yeah, that'll help. Think I'll turn up the heat while I'm at it, too. Oh, crap. The spices burned. Well, at least the meat's coming along nicely. All right. Now, I just flip it over, and then...
Hey, Alphen?
Everyone's so worried.
What are you doing over there?
Oh, Shion. Perfect timing. I actually just finished roasting up a chicken. Call everybody over so we can eat together. I used a ton of spices, so it's got a good punch to it. Might have overcooked it a little, but it should still taste good.
I'm starting to understand why your food always tastes so damn spicy now.
Hasn't anyone told him that it is actually possible to have too much of a good thing?
If that's the taste he truly wants, far be it from me to contradict. His cuisine is a rather delicate repast.
Let's talk to Dohalim. We haven't talked to Dohalim yet.
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while? You worried about what's going on with Menancia?
What makes you think that?
Well, you were speaking to Kisara earlier, weren't you?
It's rude to listen in on others, you know.
Sorry. I didn't hear what you two were actually talking about, though. I just figured it was Menancia since it was the two of you.
I am but a former lord who has abandoned his post.
Okay, so
I'm
dark
no
mark
longer in a
increases
position
the
to lead
range
the
they'll
realm
see
in
me
any
from.
capacity whatsoever.
So I can't sneak up.
Yet Kisara still seeks out my opinions,
So I'm not gonna sneak
knowing full
around.
well that is the case.
I'm not gonna be able to sneak
This
around.
despite the fact I am no longer her master either.
Couldn't it be precisely because you're not her master anymore? It's natural for friends to want to hear each other's opinions.
I hadn't considered that possibility.
It's funny what you miss sometimes.
Hardly uncommon among artistic types such as myself. When lordships are decided based solely on one's astral energy, it can lead to funny results.
But even so, you still took your job as lord seriously, didn't you?
Certainly. I learned to perform my functions. However, I was less interested in ruling, so much as avoiding life and death decisions. Of course, such a mentality in the end led only to sickening pain and death taking place elsewhere out of sight. I pretended not to see or hear any of it, content to let our supposed peace and equality keep me blind and deaf to reality. I was a fool.
But you're making amends.
I would like to think so. The path ahead is dark, yet I still walk on. I merely pray that I shan't fall down any holes along the way. We'd best get ready for tomorrow.
The infernal tongue. That's funny. Oh, I can recover now with Alphen. That's cool. Increase near death. KO prevent. Yes! Alphen needed that so much. It's worth it if that skit gave me that.
Shall we get moving?
You know what? Let's cook an actually good meal before we get moving, okay? Let's cook a good meal first.
I may have exerted...
Kebabs. Attack up. Defense up for magic. Let's just make a vegetable soup. Everyone, I have a lot of this. Cooking duration up? Yes.
This looks perfect. Guaranteed to hit the spot.
I'll see you again tomorrow. Well, off we go.
Well, with that, I think this is a good place to end it off tonight. Go ahead and save. Okay, and switch this over. So yeah, good stream this time. Nothing bad happened. Look at that. Our internet and everything stayed up the entire time. We were all good. But yeah, fun thing. I hate this new guy though. It's like, I forgot his name, Darkwing Leader. I would have rather it be actually Darkwing Duck. I think I would have preferred Darkwing Duck. Ugh, but yeah. I keep thinking it's like... Yeah, it's interesting they're showing it's like, yeah, this is literally the makings of a literal Danon Lord instead of a Renin Lord. So it's cool. I'm interested in meeting this like Renin Lord on the run too. I wonder what her personality is gonna be. Because the only Lord that we've seen with an actual personality and like rapport is literally just Dohalim, but he became a party member, so that's not really fair. I hope this other Lord actually has more depth to her. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for, depth. Dead meme. Yeah, that's right, Deadeye or something like that. That's how much I care about that guy. I do not care about him at all. But yeah, good stream. Next stream's gonna be Devil Survivor, which is probably gonna be the finale of the main Amane route before we do like the extra day. So yeah, if you want to check that out, that'll be cool too. Yeah, not sure. Probably tomorrow I'll put it up. Everything looks like it's fine, so it'll probably be tomorrow. But yeah, good stream, good stream. I had a lot of fun, and that last bit I did not expect it. But yeah, just you forget sometimes Alphen has no sense of taste. But yeah, I like Dohalim is slowly moving into the group. He's slowly, like, he's still not completely integrated with us, but he's slowly going in there. He's opening up to us. But yeah. With that, I don't want to hold you guys off too long. We started pretty late, so it's getting pretty late for me too. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off for tonight. You guys have a good one, and see you guys later. Night.